Do you believe that there's a place where spring refuses to leave? Where tradition and technology don't clash, but merge like light and shadow in a Zen painting? That place is Japan, a land where every season is a whisper from nature, where every blossom, every forest trail holds a secret story. Let's begin with Mount Yoshino, the very heart of Japan's spring. Thousands of cherry trees bloom along the slopes, painting the mountain in pink clouds that seem to breathe. With so many varieties, the season stretches longer here, as if the mountain itself wants spring to stay just a little more. But Yoshino is more than beauty, it's sacred. Once a pilgrimage site for practitioners of Shugendo, a mystical fusion of Shinto and Buddhism. And then we arrive at Yakushima, a remote island wrapped in ancient green, whose mystical forests inspired Princess Mononoke. What about you? If you had one chance, which place would you choose? Some forests don't just grow, they breathe, glowing with a mystical light that makes you feel like you've entered the realm of forest spirits. Yakushima is more than an island. It's a sanctuary of ancient cedar giants, the Yakusugi. Some over 1,000 years old, standing tall and silent, like gods watching over the memory of Earth. Among the branches, Japanese macaques leap freely, while the rare Yakushima sika deer watches quietly from the shadows. But as we journey north, we enter another world, Shiretoko National Park, wild, frozen, and hauntingly silent. Located on Hokkaido, Japan's coldest land, this region holds mountains, volcanic hot springs, and black sand beaches veiled in snow. In winter, drifting ice flows in from Russia. Pink salmon fight upstream to spawn, and Ussuri brown bears roam the riversides, blending into this untamed symphony of survival. Would you dare step into a place where nature is as gentle as it is merciless? Somewhere in the mist, you might catch a glimpse of a quiet sika deer passing through the woods. Their numbers have grown. Ever since the Japanese wolf, their ancient predator, vanished from existence. In the distance, Japanese cranes perform their spellbinding dance, not just a courtship ritual, but a sacred language, where every bow, every flutter, every graceful leap speaks of life itself. These birds symbolize longevity, joy, and loyalty, born from paintings and woven into ancient poems. Along Hokkaido's coast, Stella's sea eagles, among the world's largest, soar through the icy sky. And if you climb higher, you might witness Unkai, the sea of clouds, when thick fog blankets the valleys below, creating the illusion of a rolling ocean in the sky. And then we reach Daisen-Oki National Park, a vast wilderness in southwest Honshu, home to Mount Daisen, the tallest stratovolcano in Chugoku, where rivers twist through hidden lands, guarding natural wonders that only reveal themselves to those patient enough to search. Are you ready to explore places the modern world has long forgotten? Even when they're close, you might miss them, for they move like ancient spirits beneath the surface, quiet and nocturnal. These are Japan's giant salamanders, creatures born of myth, painted in legends, whispered through time. Though slow and calm in manner, they still hunt. Frogs, small creatures, with the patience of something that's seen centuries pass. They can live over 50 years and are among the largest amphibians on Earth, second only to their Chinese cousins. Their presence marks water that is pure, untouched. The kind of river where, at night, the Genji Botaru fireflies rise like glowing memories. This native species may take its name from the tale of Genji, one of the world's oldest novels. Travel farther and you'll reach Akanmashu National Park, where misty volcanic lakes, dense conifer forests, and Mount Io, Sulphur Mountain, still breathe the Earth's fire. Nearby, Lake Kusharo warms itself with natural hot springs, creating pockets of heat in the frozen grip of winter. Would you dare step into a land where nature never truly sleeps? On the coldest days of the year, Lake Kusharo transforms into a frozen paradise, where swans from Siberia drift gracefully through the mist. And from deep below, volcanic steam rises through the ice, crystallizing into delicate frost flowers, a rare miracle only fire and ice can create. High in the trees nearby, Izo flying squirrels glide silently through Hokkaido's forests. They choose thick woodlands for food, nesting, and flight. Their bodies have evolved to move like shadows, leaping from branch to branch, escaping unseen predators. One of them, the Ural owl, a ghostly hunter of the woods. Its chicks, just weeks after hatching, begin to grow feathers, then slowly explore the branches around their nest, flapping clumsily, preparing for their very first flight. And then we turn toward Mount Fuji, Japan's tallest peak, a national icon, symmetrical, majestic, serene. Its snow-capped summit can be seen from Tokyo on clear days, like a crown of ice resting gently on the edge of the world. If you stood before it, what would you wish for? Mount Fuji is more than a mountain. It's a place where people climb to hear their own spirits speak. In the blazing summer heat, thousands ascend its slopes, as if conquering themselves. At its northern base lie the Fuji 5 lakes, 5 shimmering jewels cradling the sacred giant. Each one holds its own soul. Lake Kawaguchi, the most accessible, with the longest shoreline embracing the mountain. Lake Motosu, the deepest, silent as if guarding ancient secrets. Lake Saiko, hidden beside dense forests like a dream wrapped in green. Lake Shoji, the smallest, surrounded by youthful hills. And Lake Yamanaka, the highest, shallowest, yet widest, like a sky mirror reflecting Fuji's snow-white brow. Carp introduced during the Meiji era still glide beneath these waters, carrying memories of old Japan. And then we drift to Ini Fishing Village, where the sea whispers stories to wooden rooftops. The Funaya houses, standing for over 1,000 years, were built not just for storing boats, but for holding the very soul of the ocean. If you had the choice, would you live beside the mountain or the sea? The Funaya boathouses in Ain often have 2 levels. Boats rest below, while people live above, as if humans and the sea breathe in perfect rhythm. If Japan's timeless beauty touched your heart, so leave us a comment, drop a heart, and share this journey with others who still believe in magic. And don't forget to subscribe so we can explore many more wonders together. From sea level, we rise into the sky, to the Japanese Alps stretching north to south, mist-covered ridges and forests that shift colours like living art. In winter, when snow blankets the land, the peaks turn into a playground for winter sports lovers. To the north lies Kamikochi Valley, its jade-green rivers winding through the stone, a gateway for those ready to walk deep into the heart of the mountains. Nestled within is Jigokudani Monkey Park, where snow monkeys, the only primates besides humans, bathe in natural hot springs. Their eyes close in quiet bliss, surrounded by steam and silence, as if meditating in the cold. And connecting it all is the Tateyama Kurobi Alpine route, a breathtaking journey across the northern Alps, stitched together by cable cars, buses, and the courage of those who seek wonder. Would you travel into the heart of the cold, just to find warmth of your own? Along the Tateyama Kurobi Alpine route, cable cars, trains, and mountain rails carry travelers through the mighty Japanese Alps. And in spring, the Murodo snow walls rise like gateways to a frozen realm. The snow here among the deepest found anywhere on Earth. To the east lies Kurobi Dam, a marvel of engineering, stitched across the mountains like mankind's mark on nature. But if we leave the land behind and journey south of Tokyo, we reach the Ogasawara Islands, also known as the Bonin Islands, over 30 remote islands, never connected to the mainland, where life has evolved in ways as rare as they are beautiful. Only reachable by ferry, these waters become a stage for nature's giants, humpback whales. From February to April they appear, leaping from the sea like dancers in slow motion, slapping their tails to speak, to court, or simply to say, "I am here." If given the chance, would you walk through snow walls or dive into the deep blue unknown? One of the ocean's strangest residents is the Asian sheepshead rasa, with a towering forehead that grows with age and dominance. Born female, it transforms into male, shaped by the push and pull of environment and social structure, as if the sea itself teaches that identity is never fixed. These waters are also home to clownfish, dolphins, sharks, and the delicate pygmy seahorse, tiny magical beings that seem drawn from fairy tales. But dive deeper, and you'll reach the Sea of Japan, an almost fully enclosed body of water with no tides. Its depths hide an abyssal ecosystem adapted to silence, pressure, and darkness. Here, lesser-known creatures like the deep sea luminous halo and the long-nosed chimera roam, using instinct and a needle-like snout to find unseen prey. And closer to the surface, the Japanese spider crab may appear, the largest crab on Earth, with arms that stretch out as if reaching for the edge of the world. So tell us, would you explore the shimmering light above or the quiet mystery below? In the same waters, another giant roams, the giant Pacific octopus, the largest and longest living of its kind, surviving up to 4 years. It glides through the deep in silence, like a wise spirit born of the sea. Near the seafloor, spotted seals rest quietly, vanishing as soon as you come close, as if the ocean only ever reveals part of its secrets. Rising toward the surface, basking sharks drift slowly, mouths wide open, filtering plankton and tiny crustaceans. Though massive, they move with meditative grace, as if in a trance with the current. And then we arrive at Yonaguni, Japan's westernmost island, brushing the edge of Taiwan, where sea cliffs jut out like stone sentinels watching time pass. This island is home to the Yonaguni horse, small, strong, and rooted in local pride. But the true mystery lies just offshore, beneath the southern waters. A submerged stone structure lies in silence, stepped, sculpted, like the ruins of a sunken city lost to memory. So what do you think? A marvel of nature, or the remains of a forgotten civilization? From afar, the Yonaguni formations look like the ruins of a sunken city. Sharp edges, carved steps, as if they've been waiting for human footsteps for 1,000 years. Some scientists say it's all natural, but others believe it's the legacy of a lost civilization. With no clear answer, Yonaguni remains silent and mysterious. And then we look up and find ourselves in Tokyo, where the lights never go out, the world's largest metropolis, a harmony of ancient and new, skyscrapers and steaming bowls of noodles, the bustling Shibuya crossing, and the quiet statue of Hachiko. Tokyo is more than a city. It's a living memory, a dream in motion. From the ocean's deepest secrets to the skyline's brightest lights, Japan holds one truth: that wonder still lives in this world. Tokyo is a food paradise for the dreamers and the bold, from delicate trays of sushi to the infamous fugu, the deadly pufferfish, where one wrong cut could end a life. Yet in the hands of a skilled chef, it becomes a symbol of trust and culinary precision. For a safer but no less sacred experience, step into Ryogoku Kokugikan, the sumo hall, where every bout is a ritual, every fall a matter of honor, and beyond the ring there's Kyudo, Japanese archery, where the arrow is not just aimed outward, but inward towards stillness and self-discipline. Tokyo doesn't just feed your body, it feeds your spirit. In every manga panel, in every anime frame, Japan comes alive here, in its purest form. If Japan's timeless beauty touched your heart, leave us a comment, drop a heart, and share this journey with others who still believe in magic. And don't forget to subscribe so we can explore many more wonders together. In Tokyo, pop culture is not just drawn, it's sculpted into towering statues, bringing anime characters to life in full scale. In springtime, hanami blossoms along the Meguro River as people pause to admire the fleeting beauty of cherry petals dancing in the breeze amidst the city's pulse. Sensoji stands timeless, its Kaminarimon Gate and giant red lantern marking the threshold to sacred space. Along Nakamai's street, the sense of street food, the clatter of handcrafted goods, and the colours of tradition line the path to ancient peace. Tokyo is the starting point for journeys across Japan, where Shinkansen trains soar like silver arrows, symbols of speed, precision, and ambition. Here, the past, present, and future beat together in the heart of the city. The story of the Shinkansen began in 1964, the same year Tokyo hosted the Olympics, marking a milestone in global rail history. With sleek, aerodynamic design, these trains connect major cities with unmatched safety. And to this day, not a single fatal accident has occurred. Known for precision, Shinkansen trains average delays of less than 1 minute per year, a feat few systems can rival. From Tokyo, you can travel to Kyoto, the ancient heart of Japan. Once the imperial capital for over 1,000 years, Kyoto is a living archive of temples, rituals, and cultural soul. Fushimi Inari Taisha, with its endless crimson torii gates, guides you through mountain trails into the sacred heart of Shinto tradition. Fushimi Inari is famous for its thousands of crimson torii gates, winding through the mountain like a spiritual river. Kyoto's cuisine reflects its refined soul, and Nishiki Market is the place to taste that artistry. Tako tamago, a tiny octopus stuffed with quail egg, a jewel from the sea. Takoyaki, warm, soft, round delights, drenched in flavorful sauce. Then comes Beppu, where the earth breathes steam, a city of hot springs, rising mist surrounded by silent mountains. Beppu's hells, surreal geothermal pools of red, blue and white, like portals to another realm. In Japanese mythology, this is the land of fire, where demons once roamed, Shikoku Karst, a limestone wonderland carved with sinkholes, crevices and ancient caves. On pale stone plateaus, wide grasslands stretch, where cattle graze under open skies. Across Miyazu Bay, a Manohashi date lies like a bridge between heaven and earth. They say the best way to see it is to turn your back, bend over and look through your legs. Thousands of pine trees shield the narrow land, guarding it from the erosion of time. And beyond it all, the Seto Inland Sea whispers. Calm waters, warm breezes, and islands joined by majestic bridges, where nature and engineering hold hands in sacred silence. The great Kurashima Strait Bridge, 3 colossal spans, stretch across the sea, linking Honshu and Shikoku like a ribbon of steel. One of the longest suspension bridges in the world, built to withstand powerful ocean currents, a marvel of engineering. Nearby, the Great Seto Bridge rises with 2 levels, cars above and trains gliding silently below. Far south in Okinawa, the Kurama Islands shimmer like a hidden paradise. Turquoise waters, soft white sands, beneath the waves, golden sweepers dance around coral reefs. Then, a strange creature appears, the starry pufferfish, strong-bodied, its skin sprinkled like a night sky, with 4 sharp teeth. It crushes coral and crustaceans, and when danger nears, it puffs up like a balloon, daring predators to try. Kirishima Kinkawan National Park, a sacred land of fire and legend, where over 20 stratovolcanoes rise from dense forests, where it's believed the grandson of the sun goddess descended to earth. Mount Kirishima has erupted not only lava, but stories that echo from myth. Each explosion, each ash cloud, like whispers from the divine. Further south, Nachi Falls cascades like heaven's breath, pure, sacred, believed to hold healing power. Nearby, Kumano Nachi Taisha Temple stands in reverence, a prayer etched into every drop. Then, Takachiho Gorge reveals itself, a sacred scar carved by the Gokasi River over millennia, towering cliffs, silent boats drifting below, listening to voices of the gods. If Japan's timeless beauty touched your heart, leave us a comment, drop a heart, and share this journey with others who still believe in magic. And don't forget to subscribe so we can explore many more wonders together. Thousands of years ago, molten lava cooled and cracked, forming the towering basalt columns we see today. From the edge of the gorge, Minainotaki Falls continues to wear down the stone, drop by drop, like time itself ticking silently. In Kyoto, Arashiyama Bamboo Grove whispers with the wind. Sunlight dances through the emerald stalks, and nature's canopy sways like a lullaby. Far north in Otaru, the harbour city of Hokkaido sleeps under a snowy blanket, turning every street into a fairy tale. When night falls, the Snow Light Path Festival begins. Thousands of handmade lanterns glow gently through the cold, each flicker a prayer, a quiet warmth in the heart of Japan's winter. Then came the giant, Gundam, a towering symbol of childhood dreams turned real. And Osaka, not a land of samurai, but of merchants, of flavour. They call it Japan's kitchen, where every bite tells a story, a tradition. And amidst the skyline, Osaka Castle still stands, echoing whispers from the 16th century. When unity was forged in fire, Osaka, beyond its castle, hides an underwater wonder, the Osaka Aquarium, where giant whale sharks glide by, penguins waddle gently, and capybaras lounge like peaceful guardians. Nearby, Universal Studios Japan brings magic to life, from the spell-binding halls of Harry Potter to Super Nintendo World, where you don't just visit, you become the hero in your childhood game. Further south, Nara Park awaits, where sacred Sika deer wander freely, bowing to visitors for a sweet cracker, and standing tall in silence is Todaiji Temple, home to one of the world's largest Buddhas, where wood and spirit meet in awe. Japan is not just the land of neon lights and cutting-edge tech, but a realm where past and future gently hold hands, where ancient temples whisper to the wind, where deer bow as if in prayer, where bamboo forests hum and volcanoes still breathe, from the glowing lanterns of Otaru to the solemn stillness inside Todaiji. Every moment is a golden thread, weaving the mythic tapestry of the land of the rising sun. And perhaps Japan's true beauty is not where you arrive, but what you carry in your soul when you leave. If you want to continue discovering untold mysteries, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, because the next video might change the way you see the universe.